They didn't fight for recognition. They didn't fight for ideology. They didn't fight for personal gain. They fought because the world they knew was being consumed by darkness, and someone had to stand in its way. This is the story of the generation that saved the free world. In the late 1930s, the world stood at the edge of collapse. Across Europe, totalitarian regimes rose with frightening speed, silencing opposition, dismantling freedoms, and ruling through fear. Entire nations fell not because their people were weak, but because evil advanced faster than resistance could organize. Liberty, something many had taken for granted, was suddenly fragile. The future of civilization itself was uncertain. America did not rush into this war. The nation understood the cost of foreign conflict and hoped distance might offer safety. But history teaches us that oceans do not stop tyranny, and isolation does not protect freedom forever. When the threat became unavoidable, when the world's balance tipped toward darkness, America answered the call, not out of conquest, but out of responsibility. Nazi Germany was not simply another enemy state. It was a system built on domination, absolute obedience, and the belief that human life could be ranked and discarded. Across occupied Europe, rights vanished overnight. Families were torn apart, and millions were murdered simply for who they were. This was not a conflict over territory or power alone. It was a battle over whether freedom itself would survive. When America entered World War II, the response was unlike anything the nation had seen before or since. The country moved as one. Factories that once produced consumer goods became engines of war. Farmers, mechanics, teachers, and clerks all became part of a single mission. Young men left their homes, crossed oceans they had never seen, and faced dangers they could scarcely imagine, knowing full well that many of them would never return. They fought on the beaches of Normandy, in the frozen forests of Europe, and across the vast islands of the Pacific. They fought in the air, on the sea, and on the ground. But more than weapons, they carried values with them: duty, sacrifice, and an unshakable belief that some things are worth defending, no matter the cost. They did not ask what the war would give them. They asked what they could give to freedom. Victory did not come without sacrifice. More than 400,000 Americans lost their lives. Families mourned sons, brothers, and fathers who never came home. Entire communities were shaped by loss. Yet because of that sacrifice, tyranny was defeated, and the world was given a chance to rebuild. From the ruins of war emerged a new era, shaped by those who understood that peace is only possible when evil is confronted, not ignored. The generation that fought World War II did not see themselves as heroes. They believed responsibility mattered more than comfort, duty more than convenience. They returned home, built families, built industries, and built the modern world. They rarely spoke of what they had endured, but everything they built stood as proof of who they were. Today, history is often reduced to dates and statistics, stripped of meaning and emotion. But history is not about numbers. It is about people and the choices they made when it mattered most. The generation of World War II reminds us of a simple truth. Freedom does not survive on its own. It survives because ordinary people are willing to defend it. A nation that remembers its heroes remembers who it is, and America should never forget. If you believe history matters, and that America's story is worth remembering, you are in the right place. This channel exists to keep that legacy alive.